Today, we gather to honor the life and legacy of one of America's most devoted and compassionate leaders, the 39th President of the United States, Jimmy Carter, a man whose service, both in the White House and beyond, has shaped the world and left an indelible mark on the nation's history. Born on October 1st, 1924, in Plains, Georgia, Jimmy Carter was raised in the rural South, where he learned the values of hard work, humility, and a deep sense of justice. From his early years on the farm to his studies at the U.S. Naval Academy, he exemplified a dedication to service. But his journey would take him far beyond the fields of Georgia and the halls of the Navy. After serving in the U.S. Navy, Carter turned his attention to his home state of Georgia, where he became governor. As a leader, he focused on civil rights, education, and environmental conservation. His years as governor were marked by a commitment to progressive reform, paving the way for his bid for the presidency. With a vision for a better America, Jimmy Carter embarked on his presidential campaign, capturing the hearts and minds of the nation. His message of hope, integrity, and change resonated deeply with the American people, leading to his election as president in 1976. In 1976, Carter ran for President of the United States on a platform of honesty, integrity, and a promise to restore faith in the government after the tumult of Watergate. His victory brought hope to a nation eager for change. As president, Carter faced numerous challenges: a struggling economy, rising oil prices, and an international crisis in Iran. Yet, it was his moral clarity and vision for peace that truly defined his presidency. One of Carter's most enduring legacies was his success in brokering the Camp David Accords in 1978, bringing together Egyptian President Anwar Sadat and Israeli Prime Minister Menachem begin to sign a historic peace agreement. His efforts in the Middle East earned him the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002, but it was his dedication to human rights and diplomacy that shaped his foreign policy throughout his tenure. When his time in office ended in 1981, most politicians would retire from public life. Not Jimmy Carter. His commitment to service only deepened. With his wife, Rosalind, he became a champion for affordable housing, working tirelessly with Habitat for Humanity to build homes for those in need. His humanitarian efforts spanned the globe, from helping combat disease to promoting democracy, and his foundation, the Carter Center, became a beacon of peace and progress. In his later years, Carter continued to exemplify the virtues of compassion and humility. He taught us that leadership is not about power or position, but about making a difference, whether facing health challenges of his own or continuing to advocate for the world's most vulnerable. He did so with grace and perseverance. Through it all, Carter remained grounded in his Christian faith and unwavering in his belief in the power of service. His example reminds us that life is not defined by accolades or titles, but by the impact we have on others. From his time in the White House to his work as a statesman, his legacy is that of a man who dedicated his life to building a better world for all. In the words of Jimmy Carter himself, we must adjust to changing times and still hold to unchanging principles. His life was a testament to the idea that we each have the power to change the world. And for all of us, his enduring legacy is a reminder that the work of making the world a better place is never finished. Jimmy Carter, a man of peace, service, and deep compassion, has shown us that one life can indeed make a difference. Today, we celebrate that life, and we carry forward the lessons he has taught us about humility, kindness, and the pursuit of justice. May his legacy continue to inspire us all.